I do not disagree with people who want to take dietary supplements. I take dietary supplements occasionally. For many people, it's just a preventative tool to make sure that all of their bases are covered and they're not going to have any vitamin or mineral deficiencies, and that's great. I would recommend really just taking a multivitamin, a high-quality multivitamin. My favorite brand is the One-A-Day brand. A high-quality multivitamin might be all you need, which is great, for it covers a wide base of all of the vitamins and minerals. Again, if they're well made. But then from the context of an athlete, I've looked at his diet and I've looked at his micronutrient targets, and I've seen that they're all covered with the diet that I've written him. But because he is a soccer player, it might be beneficial for him to take an iron supplement or to take a calcium supplement. The one thing, of course, is don't take those probably at the same time because they could interfere with each other in a big way. And then the other thing is that a lot of iron supplements are actually incredibly overdosed. I believe, off the top of my head, that the recommended daily allowance set for iron is 18 milligrams. And I've seen a lot of iron supplements that have something like 60 milligrams of iron in them. Now, iron is not going to have super toxic effects if you go above the upper limit. But at that point, you're kind of just wasting your money. It could lead to things like kidney stones. And so I would recommend, beef is an excellent source of iron for athletes. Red meats are an excellent source of iron for athletes. And that is something that you should definitely consider. Iron supplements, again, are not bad. They're relatively well absorbed. But keep in mind those things that I've said. Maybe you want to take it with something like an orange that contains vitamin C. It is something, again, that would probably be more prudent for a female athlete, because female athletes, of course, when they experience their period, they're going to lose a lot of blood, and therefore they have a higher recommended daily allowance for iron than males do, and that might be beneficial, especially because on average, female athletes are going to need to consume less calories in a day. Just take an iron supplement. But again, at the end of the day, he is covered with the diet that I've written him. He has met the recommended daily allowance for all of his nutrients. Now, one thing that I will say about the recommended daily allowance for all of the vitamins and minerals is that it is actually written to be the level that will meet the nutrient needs of 95% of the population, the United States population. So, for example, if the recommended daily allowance, the RDA, of something was 100 milligrams, that means that 100 milligrams is enough for 95% of the population. Now, you might not need exactly that much, and that is something that's good to understand. For example, me at 215 pounds versus another athlete who's 120 pounds, of course, that'd probably be like a female athlete, but do you really think we need the exact same amounts of all the vitamins and minerals? No, probably not. And there are going to be genetic things lying around, and that can all change these numbers. But just know that if you're a very, very, very small person, and therefore you don't eat very many calories, it might be harder for you to reach 100% of the RDA, but understanding that you are so much smaller, you might not even need the RDA. I'm not going to discourage anyone from trying to get there, but you might not need it.